That little role question, kind of touchy, isn't it? Yes. The states are banning abortion and everything. That's good, except for this. On medical reservations, states don't have any authority. So, if a Planned Parenthood is on a U.S. military post, the state can't do a thing about it. Another thing that they can't do anything about is Planned Parenthood opens up an American Indian reservation. State laws don't apply. Yep, state laws do not apply. So people in South Dakota, they just go to American Indian reservation for abortion. You can't do that. The state doesn't allow that. And there's just something else. There's a thing. There was a city in Illinois, in Cook County, that was very segregated against black, Jews, Muslims, Buddhists, the whole thing. And Germans. Why Germans? Ask Big Al. But they wouldn't let anybody in there, period. Are they racist? Yes, they're racist. Are they all blue-eyed blonde? No, they're not, but they just don't like certain groups of people. So what happened? Well, the U.S. government came along and said, they looked at that, and it says, you're not getting any funding from us. You're not going to get any funding for your schools, your highways, anything. And the city council said, what? And the government says, we're not going to give you any funding for anything. Change your ways. So one night, they did. They went out looking for other cultures. Can we get Chinese into our district? Can we African Americans in our district? Can we get Germans into our district? Are there any Jewish synagogues that want to have a bill here? Are there any Muslims? Can we get a Buddhist temple in the district? So they went out looking for all the ethnic groups that 6 months ago they wouldn't do that because of funding. And I said before, Roe is being passed in laws in a lot of states. There is not any American Indian reservations in Texas, but there are U.S. military bases in Texas. While the woman cannot get an abortion at a regular doctor's office, she can always walk onto a U.S. military base and get an abortion. The state may not like it, the Christians may not like it, but laws are laws. And states do not have any authority on, and cities don't have any authority on a U.S. military basis. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, yes, we can. And if the state or the city decides to block access to the base, you arrest the mayor and the governor. You can't do that. Yes, you can. More than one mayor has been arrested, as I said, in that town in Illinois, in Cook County, that was segregated. They basically told them no government funding. Change your ways. And they did. They could do the same thing in Texas. U.S. military bases or U.S. government facilities can have Planned Parenthood on them. And the state doesn't like about that thing. Texas is being sued. They're being sued by Jewish groups. They're being sued by Muslim groups and Buddhist groups. and they very likely will win. Their religion, their laws are being affecting their religion. It's yeah. Well, they're a Christian, they're this and they're that. I says, oh yeah. Yes. So that's the way you get around it, birth control. Roe versus Wade. Well, if the Christians don't like it, too bad. Don't get away my religion. And basically, my religion basically would say women have the rights to control their bodies. And their Christian belief, the church says, no, they don't. I think, yes, they do. And if push comes to shove, let's go to war. Yes. We will get the spaghetti.